Well, now I am going to discuss about the conditional statements. There are some conditions in which you have to execute a statement. For example, to find whether a number is odd or even, you divide that particular number by 2. If your remainder is 0, then it is completely divisible. If your remainder is not 0, then it's not completely divisible. And on the basis of that, you will find whether a particular number is odd or even. And here you have to use the conditional statements. Well, conditional statements are used to execute a particular code if the conditions will meet. And that's what the conditional statements are meant for. First of all, I will go with the if statement. If is the first conditional statement which we are going to use, and it is the first statement in any of the programming language which you use. First of all, I will declare a variable x equal to 4. Then I use if statement. This is the syntax of if statement. This is a if statement, and under which we are going to give a condition, and we are going to use the colon, and here we are going to use the code which we can execute if the conditions will meet. Here we are going to give the conditions. Here if x%2 equal to 0 means, here if x% of 2 means if the particular x is divisible by 2, or if the particular number, its remainder with respect to 2 is equal to 0, then we have to print it as even. And that's all. This is the if statement. This is how we write the if statement. Here x equal to 4. If 4% of 2 means if 4 is completely divisible by 2, then it is an even number, and this is how we are going to do that. And when I execute that particular statement using the Python execution file, you are going to get whether that particular number is even or not. And well, as you're gonna have a look at here, we got the answer as even. Here we have answer as even. We got our answer as even, and after which we got these all things. If I change this particular number 4 to 3 and re-execute that file, well, now you are not going to get any answer, because 3 is not divisible by 2. Therefore it has executed but not executed because its value is 3. Now I also want to know that it has to print even and odd both. Means for 4 it has to show me even, and for 3 it has to show me odd. In such cases we use else statement, and here we use else statement. And after which you are going to add else. You are going to use else, and if it is divisible, means if its remainder is equal to 0, then it's going to print even, else it is going to print odd. Well, it is going to print the odd, and I just run that particular program, in which it is going to give me whether that particular 3 is even or odd. Yes, we got our answer as odd. As you can have a look at screen, we got answer as odd. Why? Because 3 is an odd number. Here this is how the conditional statement work. First of all, it will check the condition. If conditions meet, it will execute that particular statement which is beneath that condition, else it moves on, and next it will check another statement. And it is only if and else statement. If you have only one condition, if that condition is true, execute a particular function. If conditions will not meet, you execute another statement which is under the else. Now we are going to discuss about else if statement. We have discussed about if statement, and we have discussed about if else statement. Then why to use else if statement? First of all, when we are discussing about if and if else, we have discussed only with one condition, and in if we have one condition and one answer. In if else we have one condition and a double answer. If condition meet, it will execute only one answer in if, and if conditions meet in if else, it will execute one. If the conditions will not meet, it will execute else statement. But when it comes to else if statement, it can execute the multiple conditions and multiple statements. For example, here I am going to give an input as x equal to int and input, and here First of all, I will take an input from the user, then I will check. First of all, I say enter the number between 0 comma 3. I say like this. And next I'm going to use the if statement, in which I'm going to compare x is equal to 3 if x is equal to 0. Means in between 0 to 3 there are 4 numbers, 0 1 2 3. And first of all, if x is equal to 0, then we are going to say print yes. And next we are going to give the answer as else if. Here comes the new statement else if. It is going to compare with a new condition in which we have x is equal to 1, and we say print yes. And after that we have another else if statement which is going to compare the two value. Here I just paste it, here I say 2, and another else statement which is going to check for 3, and at last if the conditions will not meet, it is going to go with else statement, and it is going to print that particular statement, print not found. And here I just save it and I run the program, and it's going to go ask for an input, and we have to give the input between 0 and 3. And as it is asking for the number between 0 and 3, if I say 0, then it will say yes, it is present. And I just re-execute that particular program, and in which I am not going to add any value which are present between 0 1 2 and 3. When I say it is 4, now it is going to give us the value as not found. You are getting the point why we use the multiple conditions, because there comes problems in which we have to use multiple conditions and we have to execute a multiple codes. Therefore we are going to use else if statement, and this is all about else if statement. Well, do subscribe our channel for regular updates. Thank you.